Hardcore punk hails here from Rauta. This time it's not your traditional metal, at the very least, not the extreme metal kind of stuff, but we're talking about hardcore punk slash somewhat metallic take on that. So let's call it crossover, but definitely more on the hardcore punk kind of style. Now WTF or What the Freak Records have been blessing me with through their PR company with quite a lot of different releases lately, and I'm here to show you some of the stuff here. I don't know what I was supposed to say, but anyway, this is the EP version, that is vinyl EP version of Only Attitude Counts, Disobedience. And as you can already judge from the cover, these guys are not taking them super seriously, but they are also very, very powerful and metallic in what they do. In my opinion, nice old school packaging, and by that I mean you don't really necessarily see these kind of releases so often with the kind of straight to the point, where you have these photos and I don't know, covers which are not serious, but you have lyrics also, another set of that, and of course the EP here, and vinyl format, 7-inch. Might not look much, but I can tell you this much. More than the length here, it actually packs quite a punch with the metallic hardcore, and like said it, Vienna style. This is the CD version of Obedience, so quite a few tracks, but not much in terms of length. So obviously this is EP. I don't remember the correct length, but it's something like maybe 13 minutes or so, or was it something like 60. Here is, however, the lineup, and this is this glossy CD version. This digipack looks nice, and whatever format you prefer, the graphics is a little bit different, but both indeed have lyrics and all that stuff, which is, in my opinion, quite important when people are putting money on a physical product, not just some streaming music, digital copies and what have you. So these guys are right to the point. It's all about attitude, but they're not shy from metal either, so they're definitely, bordering the worlds. But by that I mean they're definitely having the best of both worlds. At the same time, there is powerful production, strong vocals, a lot of attitude. I can, feel it here, even though I don't really claim to be any kind of a hardcore punk dude. But I mean, I get the right kind of vibe from these kind of guys. I mean, to me, it showcases that these guys are no bullshit dudes. They are doing the metal the way that it's kind of supposed to do when you're combining that with hardcore punk. So there is this mentality that is definitely not coming from any kind of metal scene, but at the same time it's also leaning that. So one could make the statement, there's one foot in the punk department and one foot in the metal department. So there is kind of a trashier parts or something similar in that sense, but because of the riffs and sounds and, well, not sound maybe so much, but composition wise, you might say, yeah, there's definitely strong punk mentality. So if you're one of those guys who like when music goes away from metal and more into punk side, maybe even there's some kind of straight edge style and all that stuff, this is where you are supposed to go to. Only Attitude Counts does what it does right with Disobedience, and I think that's very, very fitting. Now, I could imagine this would work nicely at the gym. If you're looking for some extra energy, extra punch and all that stuff, and you want to kind of oh yeah, let's do it. This is the kind of stuff. But I don't know, if you're allergic to punk and hardcore punk, maybe this is not your cup of tea. You decide. In my opinion, pretty decent of a release, and I gotta say, I really like this kind of old school vibe with these releases, beat the 7-inch EP or the digipack one. Well, this of course has more of the old school vibe, but that's a different topic. Anyway, now you know, check out the links provided for more information and all that stuff. Check out the music, and if you like it, go buy it. Thanks, this is Rauta. Bye bye.